Hey guys, CJ here, and welcome back to another all-new Hybrid News Now. Tons to talk about today, from some major new info about Warner Bros. And DC's San Diego Comic-Con plans, then some new details about Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman movie, and finally, a major reveal about a character's surprising return for Kingsman: The Golden Circle. This comes to us straight from WB themselves in a press release that Heroic Hollywood managed to get their hands on, and details which of the upcoming films they'll debut at the event in just a couple of weeks. First on the list is next June's Wonder Woman, starring Gal Gadot, who will make an appearance at Hall H alongside Chris Pine, Connie Nielsen, and director Patty Jenkins. This is really the headliner for DC and WB. I'm expecting this to be their biggest splash, with the trailer probably primed and ready to go for that Hall H crowd, seeing as production wrapped about 2 months ago in May. Then the villains get their turn with a panel for Suicide Squad, which opens just 13 days after the Hall H presentation and will feature the entire squad, as well as the Joker himself, Jared Leto, Viola Davis, and director David Ayer. And you know, they could debut another trailer, but I find that unlikely. I think the most likely thing that we're going to get is maybe an exclusive first look at a scene from the movie, but I don't expect there to be any big reveals out of that panel with the movie so close to being released. The biggest surprise, the apparent absence of Justice League, DC's flagship film coming out next November, which was not even mentioned once in this press release. While some folks, most notably Daniel Alter, who you probably know from Heroic Insider, point out that it's still got a shot at the Hall H spotlight next July, not even having it there kind of strikes me as odd, considering the negative reception to BVS, but the hype that still kind of surrounds any scrap of Justice League information. Personally, my prediction is an unannounced surprise appearance from some key cast members like they did with Suicide Squad last year, and maybe a shot of the full team in costume, and maybe, just maybe this is too optimistic, a sizzle reel. So let me know what you think about all of these details, but let me know in the comment section down below. Comment question of the day: which of these panels are you most excited for? And in our next story, a new synopsis for Wonder Woman has just been revealed ahead of that film's SDCC appearance. The synopsis reveals some key details about Diana's journey from a princess on Themyscira to being the feminist icon and superhero that we saw in BVS. But for a more in-depth look, let's go ahead and take a look at the synopsis itself. Wonder Woman hits movie theaters around the world next summer when Gal Gadot returns as the title character in the epic action-adventure from director Patty Jenkins. Before she was Wonder Woman, she was Diana, princess of the Amazons, trained to be an unconquerable warrior. Raised on a sheltered island paradise, when an American pilot crashes on their shores and tells of a massive conflict raging in the outside world, Diana leaves her home, convinced she can stop the threat. Fighting alongside man in a war to end all wars, Diana will discover her full powers and her true destiny. So this gives us our best look yet as to what the film is going to focus on. I mean, we already knew it was going to be focused around World War I, and that Chris Pine's Steve Trevor would end up washing up on the shores of Themyscira, but this kind of makes it seem like Diana's journey in the movie is one out of more of a moral obligation than anything else. In addition to the synopsis, it was revealed that the film's screenplay was written by none other than Geoff Johns, who of course wrote Diana for many years in the pages of Justice League, and Alan Heinberg, who also had a brief run on the character in the Who is Wonder Woman miniseries. And the involvement from those two, particularly Geoff Johns, comes as more than a little bit of a surprise. I mean, previously there hadn't even been any rumors that the DC Comics creative chief would be involved in any way. But hey, I mean, I'm not complaining. He's kind of been DC's secret weapon so far, and his involvement in the film just makes me that much more excited for it. And in our last story of the day, a major character's return for Kingsman: The Golden Circle has seemingly just been confirmed. Major spoilers ahead, so if you don't want to know, click away now. This scoop actually comes to us from one of the film's stars, Pedro Pascal, yes, Oberyn Martell himself, who signed on to play Jack Daniels, an agent with the Americans' version of the Kingsman. Strong name. Pascal tweeted out this image with the caption "Hide behind Harry," seemingly a confirmation that Harry Hart himself will make an appearance. How could this be? I mean, in the first movie, the character seemed to die after being shot at point-blank range by the villainous Richmond Valentine. And there are a lot of theories being thrown around right now, the most popular one being that the glasses that all Kingsmen wear are probably bulletproof. But if that's the case, wouldn't Valentine have noticed? And even if he didn't, why wouldn't he go ahead and help Eggsy take down Valentine? I mean, surely that would have been more necessary than testing Eggsy, if that's the excuse that they want to go with. For my money, you've got to go with the simplest solution. In the Occam's razor here, it's probably just a flashback. But it's worth noting this isn't the first time that they've teased a return for the character, as this image was tweeted out by Taron Egerton himself a couple of months ago, so maybe clones? So let me know how you think Old Harry is still kicking, but that's going to bring us to the end of today's HNN. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw. Subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider supporting us on Patreon for access to all sorts of exclusive goodies. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you tomorrow.